What's up, guys and gals? I'm your host Mike Pugh of the FPCVirtual channel, and where we're at, this is RemixOs. I'm gonna test drive this one, but before I do that, I want y'all guys to see some others that I have as well. I love to play around with Android emulators because I like Android and my phone is downgraded. Until I get a new one, I'm gonna use these emulators. But also, I like to use photo editing apps like PixArt or Prisma, and they are perfect using a mouse and a larger screen. So that's why I like these Android emulators, but I want to test these out just to see what's gonna happen. So let's go into these other ones. Alright, so we have MEMU and we have RemixOs. I don't know which one is better, but I'm assuming that RemixOs, since it has Android Marshmallow, it actually allows you to use Android Marshmallow. MEMU may not be on the Android Marshmallow. It may be using an older version of Android. I'm not sure. But I'm going to try out MEMU as well and see which one performs better. This one says it has a high performance, 2 times benchmark score comparing to the latest flagship Android phones. I'm not sure about these other Android phones that it's comparing to, but I know BlueStacks did not work for my old PC, and I haven't tried BlueStacks for this newer PC. This is a gaming PC at Asus. I will try BlueStacks just to see what happens. BlueStacks is another Android emulator, and these are the other phones that it compares to: Sony Xperia Z4, OnePlus 2, a Xiaomi Note Pro, LE LE1 Pro, I don't know what that is, Samsung Galaxy S6, and a Samsung Galaxy Note 5. So it's comparing to those, and it's showing that it has even higher performance than a Galaxy Note 5. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure if it is or not. Oh, and it's running KitKat and Lollipop. So I think Marshmallow is a little bit more upgraded than KitKat and Marshmallow. I'm not too sure. I haven't been following the OS upgrades for Android. Like I said, I have a downgraded Android device, so I've been using emulators for a great deal of time now. So let's go to the next one. The next one is the KoPlayer, and this one I'm not really sure about any of that information regarding this one in terms of the OS that it's running for Android to emulate. If you never did use an Android emulator, basically you don't need your actual phone. You don't need to own a phone at all. You just put this on your computer, you download it as a desktop file program, and then after you load it, you run it, and it shows up as an emulator. So you're able to play Android games and all kinds of stuff on your PC using these differing emulators. You want to get the best one for your PC. Now, what I recommend for you to do is to upgrade your PC first if you want to use a great deal of these. If you have a Windows XP, you're definitely not going to be able to use it, or Windows Vista. Now, you may be able to use some with Windows Vista depending on your graphics card. If your graphics card is NVIDIA type and high level, then you're able to utilize it 9 times out of 10. What you'll have to do with MEMU or many of the other ones, you're going to have to go to your BIOS, and you're going to have to adjust on your BIOS your virtualization setting and make sure to enable it, and then make sure to save before you leave. That's what I got as a message from MEMU. A lot of the other ones, they definitely going to require you to have virtualization enabled. So let's download RemixOs Player. We're going to try this out and see if it works. This is the requirements here: Windows 7 or better, Core i3 processor, or i5 to i7. I have an i5, so there's no support for AMD chipsets. I believe that MEMU has support for AMD, so if you have an AMD processor, computer, whatever, then you're gonna go for MEMU. Let's see, 8 gigabytes of RAM storage recommended, 16 gigabytes. So I have an 8 gigabyte of RAM on this actual gaming PC, so that's pretty cool. Enabled virtualization technology in BIOS, like I was saying, and then that's pretty much it. Actually, 8 gigabytes of storage. That's your hard drive space. Sorry about that. Recommended 16 gigabytes of hard drive space. The other one was 4 gigabytes of RAM. So I already had stated that. Actually, what I'll do, I'll start downloading the other ones. Let's go for MEMU, save that one, and then we're gonna go for the KoPlayer and save that one. So make sure I have all of them downloaded, and then I'll put them all on. I'll check one after the next to see what happens, if any of them have any fail issues, problems, or whatever. But I have a really good gaming computer. My NVIDIA card, I have a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970, 4 gigs of RAM on it. Let's see, and what else do I have? I have 1 terabyte of hard drive space, so I definitely have a lot of space. My DDR4 is 8 gigs, and my Intel Core processor is i5. And then that's about it. Yeah, I have a definite, pretty decent computer for it. Hopefully this thing works out. Now let's see who's winning the download race. Look at this. We got the KoPlayer that's winning over here. We got 310 megabytes. It's moving. The MEMU's taking a while. I don't know. 262 megabytes. And the RemixOs is 1 gig. So that's a pretty huge file. So obviously that one is going to take the longest. Let's go with the KoPlayer, try that one out. Hopefully it runs. And it looks like it's calculating, doing its thing. Let's go down, bring this down to the desktop. Here we go. Do you want to allow this app to make changes? Yes. Let's see what kind of changes it's going to bring. We got English. Make sure you set your language here. You got the options of English, and Indonesian, Thai, and Vietnamese. So we're going to click OK. And then I accept. Make sure you read all these details. Basically the licensing details. Click next, next. And we're going to go through the setup. This part is pretty straightforward. Every program, every software you go through, download, is going to put you through all of this stuff. So make sure you read the details and try not to accept any associated third-party programs or software, because they 9 times out of 10 are not responsible. This actual program is not responsible if something goes wrong with your computer and you end up with a virus or Trojan or something like that, or your computer just starts malfunctioning because of the third-party software. So a lot of these actual software have been tested and utilized all around the planet. A great deal of people put up their testimonials as well, so you can check on the website and see if you can find testimonials. If not, look on YouTube, try to find out what people are doing on YouTube with these differing emulators. Some people really go out their way to play around with this stuff and come up with really cool videos. So I highly recommend for you to do that kind of stuff. Let's see, we're going for KoPlayer. Finishing installation, looked like it went through smooth, no problem. On my Vista machine, horrible. It's an actual touchscreen computer that I found. Somebody tried to throw it away and I picked it up, and I'm just playing around with the machine. It's not really worth much because the only thing I can do is use YouTube on it. I can watch videos, I can go on the website, stuff like that. I can use the applications on the actual touchscreen computer itself that was built with it. But in terms of doing much else with high graphic capabilities, high gaming, stuff like that, you can't do anything with that because it's an old Vista machine, and the touchscreen capabilities limit you from actually upgrading it. I can't even upgrade it to Windows 7 because the drivers are not available. So that's where I am with that, but it's all good. Let's get this thing to go through KoPlayer. Let's check and see the other downloads, which one is done. The MEMU is done, and we got the RemixOs coming. So let me try the MEMU, throw that one up, see if I can minimize. Hopefully my stuff doesn't freeze. Alright, so MEMU came up. Let's try this. We're going to install it. Should work out pretty decent. Installing, please wait, yada yada yada. So you go through this stuff. Once you're done with all this setup, you'll have all of your emulators up, and I think KoPlayer is going to work out really well. Let me show y'all folks KoPlayer. It's already up. So here goes KoPlayer. It says welcome to KoPlayer. Click next. I'm going to click next. We can maximize the screen, and it says click keyboard to enter edit for playing with keyboard. let's see, click keyboard to enter edit for keyboard. Oh, so you get to click on the upper left corner and then press F12 to switch on off keyboard. Keyboard doesn't work, switch your on off. I'm not sure what that means, but we're gonna try F12 if we need it. WADS looks like the controls for the game off the keyboard. We're gonna click next. Control plus mouse wheel, zoom the screen, so that allows you to zoom in. That's pretty cool. Click next. Edit gamepad, playing games with gamepad. I don't have a gamepad, so that's that. Click next. Software settings, we have software settings up here. This little tick mark looks like a little drop menu. Let's click next, and then file manager. Basically you can access files and stuff like that. File sharing, transfer images, files, etc. from PC to KoPlayer. Click OK. Then it unfortunately has stopped. What? Why did it stop? I'm gonna click OK. Alright, let's sign in. Let's try to sign in. Existing. We're gonna sign in, folks. So this may require some upper level management. I'll get back to y'all folks with that. Hold on one second. Let me log in. Alright, so we now on Google Play, which is pretty cool. I just logged in. So let's try Prisma. I love these apps. Prisma app is an awesome photo app. I don't know if y'all folks ever tried to use Prisma. It applies art-like filters and it really does make your photos look awesome. So we're gonna try to edit some photos using Prisma. That worked out. Let's back up and we're gonna put in PixArt. Eventually I'm gonna do some gaming out here using this actual KoPlayer and test that out as well. I don't know the maximum gigs that you're allowed to download using this KoPlayer, but if it is what it says, you can do a lot. So I'll get y'all information on that when I do a separate video for KoPlayer. I just wanted to see, let's just also try, let's see, Google Photos. We're going to put in Google Photos. I need Google Photos in order to transfer photos into those different apps. So if you don't get Google Photos, you won't be able to use your photos on your hard drive that well. It may actually work if you can drag and drop it into KoPlayer and it actually allows you to, but for the most part I know that from a lot of these emulators you can't do it without having Google Photos. It's going to be really hard to do. So let's hit the X or go back, and then how do we get out of here? That's the question. Oh, we use this here. So we're going to go home. Alright, and what is it doing? One account. Why is it doing this for? I'm already signed in. What? Sign in to continue to Google Play. I already did that. Oh, come on. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so now we are back. I don't remember putting Visor on here, but I guess somehow Visor got on here. Visor is one of those mirror tools that I used in the past. I put it on my FPCVirtual channel. If y'all guys want to check out that video, you can check it out. It's pretty decent, but it took some configuring, you know, on my actual Google Chrome web browser. You can either use it through these Android emulators or you can use it from your Google Chrome web browser. So let's move on and talk a little bit more about these different apps and let's see if they work well. Here goes, look at this really cool pop-out menu, and here goes the keyboard feature. You click it and it's basically going to communicate and allow you to do different things. This is the keyboard options here, WASD or WASD, whatever. Your mouse controls, it just gives you the controls, tells you what you can do with your keyboard, which is pretty cool. And then what is this? What am I doing here? I don't know. Hello, what am I doing? Oh, hit the X. I don't know what I just did. Whatever. So let's go and try Prisma. Let's see how Prisma works. Wow, it turns it around. Let me minimize this. That's pretty interesting. So it turns the app thing around based on the app's orientation, which is vertical mode. Let's go in and see what photos we got. Open photos, go to Google Photos. I'll do like tutorials and stuff in the future on this. It should be going into my Google Photos. Did I sign in? No, I didn't sign into Google Photos. So hold on, let me back out and go to, sorry, my Google Photos and sign in. Photos requires the latest version of Google Play. We're gonna get the update for Google Play. Wow, this stuff takes a long time, right? Update, accept. So, you know, there's a lot of different things that you got to do pretty much in order to get these emulators working. But sometimes you require updates. Sometimes you require, I don't know, different things that will allow you to utilize it. It depends, and it tells you what it needs. So now that I got Google Photos updated through Google Play, let's see what it's going to do now. Alright, I'm in. We're going to click Done. And now it accesses my Google Photos. So make sure you do all that type of stuff to log in if you want to use your photo apps, emulators, stuff like that. Let's go and bring up Prisma. And now we're going to go into Google Photos and see, now I got 2,139 items, and now I can go in and do some photo manipulations, which is all these different things that I like to do. I've been playing around, having fun. But this gives y'all folks an idea of what you can pretty much do on this thing. Wow! Now that went in landscape mode. That is pretty awesome. I've never seen this app in landscape mode. So that's pretty cool. This is a photo of me playing around with a mirror reflection off of a car. Let's see, does it have all my apps in it? No, it doesn't have the apps that I want. We're gonna go to the store and we're going to, I did try to get the more, let's see, new releases. I should have all of them. I don't know what happened. This one is not the best one, but I'm gonna try the umbrella. Let's see, you gotta drag the screen over. Let's see, I didn't really like that one. I'm gonna get this one. I like this one. I didn't like the red one too much. I'm gonna get this one. I love this one, Crystal. The iguana face or dragon, whatever. Those are pretty decent. Let's see. Get this one. Get this one. Jump. This is really action type of action-packed color. We got a colored one. We got a paint type of one called Golden Hour. We got bubbles. Bubbles. The bubbles are pretty awesome. I tried that one, and I really do like it. We're gonna get the sparks. And it was more, but I don't know what happened to them. It's all good. Now we're gonna go back, and we have these here. So say I wanted to get the jump, I just click it, and it takes care of the art for me. Look at that. That's pretty awesome, right? And then say I wanted to keep that. What I would do, I guess I'll click share, and then I would click save here. That's saving on Prisma. We're going to click more and upload it to Google Photos right here, and that loads it up. I just click upload, and that's a go. See, as long as you're logged into Google Photos, you can load it on, and then I can check on my regular PC through Google Photos here and just reload and see if it came up, the latest one. And that's that here, see? So that's how it looks. Pretty cool stuff, right? Now that was pretty fast. I like the KoPlayer so far. It works really well with Prisma and what I want to do with it. So let's go home, maximize. Wow, that was pretty awesome. So KoPlayer, 2 thumbs. Y'all guys are definitely rocking with this actual emulator. I enjoyed it. I can check out gaming as well. What's this over here? Mario. Let's double click that. Well, that's just an icon to access the different games that are compatible. I don't know what game to play. Play any of them, right? Hot Wheels Race. Let's try that one. Click download. See how fast it takes. Moving pretty fast. See, with a gaming PC, with all that I told you I had on this, it will definitely work really well. Obviously, right? So look at this, almost at 100%. Pretty awesome, man. All that through Google Play using Android. So now I can install. After you download it, you install it. A little different from an Android phone, but that's pretty cool. Look, you can swipe down and check and see what you have, recent communications or whatever. All this comes from your Google, whatever you're receiving on Gmail, Google, etc. Oh, talking about Google, I need some apps. Let's go over here real quick and oops, what did I just got rid of? Uh-oh. I think I just got, no, I didn't get rid of that. Alright. So this is still installing. Can't really do nothing with that. I want to go home though. I want to go back home. Oh, here we are, Google Play. So we're at Google Play. We're gonna go and get Creator Studio, YouTube, or YouTube Creator. Here we go. Install this bad boy. This allows me to look into my YouTube channel and check all of my stats and stuff like that, which is pretty awesome. I'll do a tutorial on this for y'all folks who are into YouTube and you want to learn a little bit more about how to keep track of your YouTube videos, your performance, your success, etc., how to improve your channel using the Creator Studio. Let's go back and let's try this out. Dub Candy. Let's try that. Nope. Actually, let me go in to here and then go into my apps. Let's try that. And then go into all. There we go. And install Dub Candy. Accept. Now this is something I'm gonna cover. It is really unique. It's awesome. It's an actual video, how would you say, video network. It's like YouTube, but the difference is that it's monetized through Amazon ads. So you don't even have to be an Amazon affiliate. You can join Dub Candy and you can really do some amazing stuff. So I'll cover that eventually. They have a thing called Dub Suite. I highly recommend for people to try it out. If you get on Dub Suite, you can actually do some amazing stuff on there too. Let's go with Adobe Photoshop Express. I'm gonna just download a whole bunch of different things that I like. IEM is a really cool one for photography. All these apps that I'm showing here, showcasing, I'm going to cover them. Hopefully I can get Google Allo. Wow, this one's compatible with Google Allo. Pretty awesome. So this one should work out. And now I can play around with Allo. I wasn't able to play around with Allo on Knox because it wasn't compatible. Let's see what else we got. We got a whole bunch of video recording tools. Here we go. Here, Adobe Premiere Clip. I want that one. I'm going to cover all these apps. And then Power Director. I want this one. And KineMaster. Let's try that one. Wow, this KoPlayer really does work. It's working. I see it. It's not freezing up. I haven't had any issues. Pretty cool. This one is really good for text. You can play around with your text. Have animated text on the screen. You can use this for your YouTube videos, stuff like that. I think that's pretty awesome. Legend by Stupeflix. STUPEFLIX Incorporated. I'll try to put a link in the video's description area for that if I can remember. Chrome remote desktop. I don't need that because I'm using my desktop, but that's a good recommended one. What else did I like? Google Hangout Dialer. You can use that for your actual thing. Let's try WowApp. WowApp is pretty awesome. If y'all guys and gals want to join my WowApp community, check it out. I got a great deal of stuff going on WowApp. I'll put a link in the bottom of this video description area. You can earn money using WowApp pretty much, and you can do a lot of things with it. One-on-one calls, free calls all the way around the planet with your friends, whoever chooses to download the actual WowApp through you, or you communicate with them and they're already on WowApp, and you can call each other, you can do video chat with each other, you can do a lot of different things with WowApp. You can play games and earn money playing games, all kinds of stuff. So that's pretty awesome. Let's see, video editor, WeVideo. Yeah, WeVideo is pretty good. I played with that one before. I liked it. I'll get Medium on here. I haven't really used Medium at all, but I'll try it out. Epoxy is pretty good for YouTubers. I don't know if it's not compatible with this device, so I can't download that one. Allcast is one of those mirror type of tools, screen recording and mirror. You can do screen recording. I don't need that because I got OBS. What else? What else we got? What else? UPick. UPick's pretty good. Put on UPick. That's one of my photography websites that I put my stuff in. I don't own it, but it's good. Snapseed. Oh yeah, we gotta get Snapseed. So I'm just running through all these different things just to see the functionality of the KoPlayer, see if it fails while I'm doing this multiple downloads. That's why I'm doing this actually. Besides the fact that I like these differing tools, I want my tools on here. Google Docs, I'll put that on there eventually. Don't really need it because this is my computer, like I said. I'm on my computer. I love Aviary. Aviary is pretty good photo editing tool. Everything that I suggested is pretty good. Let's see. What else? Dribbler. If you're into technology, you want to get the latest on tech or whatever, get Dribbler. Dribbler is pretty awesome. Let's try that one. And Windows Messenger. Oh, not Windows Messenger. I said Windows Messenger. That's funny. That is Facebook Messenger. I don't know. I don't know if I want it on here because I get so many messages sometimes. But actually, I'm just playing with y'all. I don't get that many messages. But it's overloaded in terms of having too much memory. Like, it requires too much memory. So I don't know about that one. Hangouts. Yeah, I can get Hangouts. YouTube. YouTube's not on here? What? Give me a break. So let me put YouTube on here. And Magisto video editor maker. Yeah, let's try that one. We'll get that one in here. Play with that. And what else? These are all mine that I have on my iOS device and my regular Android. So this is all my apps that I've downloaded over the years. SoundCloud, Gmail. I'm going to leave Gmail alone for now because I don't want to be overloaded with too many communications. I'll leave that to my mobile devices. Whatever. It's all good. TED. Might want TED. Let me try TED. Get this TED. Now let's see how much we loaded. Did we overload this thing? Is this thing done installing? Oh my god, it's not done? Wow. Hot Wheels maybe wasn't a good idea. Let's try to back this up. Go home or whatever. Here we go. Alright, so we got all these apps. Let's slide it over. Look at that. Now we're looking more like an Android. Right? Pretty cool, right? Thanks a lot for watching, folks. So far, KoPlayer is working really, really smooth. I'm going to give y'all guys and gals a break and get on to the next video. The next video is going to be definitely showing y'all folks this other one. Yes, the extraction is working. It wasn't working on one of the other ones, so I'm glad this is done. And I'm out. thanks a lot for watching this particular video of the Android emulators. They are really cool. You should try them out. I'm gonna have some links in the bottom of this video's description area for y'all folks to give it a test drive. You can click up here to subscribe, or you can check over here for the next video or the previous video in my playlist, or you can click on one of the playlists if I show that as well. Thanks a lot for watching, and feel free to subscribe if y'all folks haven't yet. Peace.